What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 42 of the Bristol Rovers career mode series. And in this episode you may be able to tell I do have a bit of a sore throat, and I'm just going to carry on with the commentary anyway, and hopefully it doesn't affect this episode. And I just want to say as well, thank you so much for the support on the last episode of the Ultimate League. And yes, I do realise the volume was way too loud. I rushed the video, I'm going to be honest with you, I rushed it and I forgot to edit the volume of the actual music in the background. That is my fault, and hopefully it didn't ruin the video too much for you. Despite that, I still got 50 likes on it, so obviously it wasn't that much of a damper on the video and you guys still did enjoy it. And there'll be another one up tomorrow if we can get this video to 40 likes. That would be much appreciated. So 40 likes in this episode for an Ultimate League career mode episode tomorrow, and I will bring that to you. Indeed. And we're going into this match in the Football League 1 against Tranmere Rovers. In retrospect, a very easy match. It should be a very easy match anyway. And we start things off with a great interception there. I was playing with quite a weak side, I have to be honest with you. And look at that touch there from Brunt. The defender was absolutely fooled, but unfortunately the chip, he took it with his wrong foot, his weaker foot. Despite the fact he has 4-star weak foot, he can sometimes miss open goals such as that. And that was a little bit disappointing because that's the first time I decided to try and go for a chip shot, as the goalkeeper was way off his line. I thought it might have gone in, but maybe that's not the best thing to do with Ryan Brunt. I've noticed his finesse shots aren't that great either, so maybe I'll have to just power shoot it, and that will work. But we had a bit of a shaky defence, that's for sure, especially early on there. And Tranmere Rovers were really pressing hard, and I don't know if that's because they were looking to get a goal, but I really don't know. Of course they were looking to get a goal, but luckily in the 28th minute we do manage to get a goal. Emile Sinclair slotting through Ryan Brunt, and it's a very tidy finish into the bottom corner. They're playing together absolutely fantastically. I mean, when Emile Sinclair plays with Max Clayton, he's a completely different striker. He just doesn't have the fluidity when he plays with Ryan Brunt. And with Ryan Brunt and Emile Sinclair up front, they are proving unstoppable. And in every match I try to include them because they're such solid players. And right here, if it wasn't for his poor balance, which I have noticed he does have pretty poor balance, but if it wasn't for that, he would have most likely been able to get his first goal of the game there. As earlier in the game, as you know, he did assist Ryan Brunt. That was a fantastic pass to pick out the run of Ryan Brunt, and it was a really good goal. Ryan Brunt has been playing absolutely fantastic this season and has deserved every single goal he's got. He's just been absolutely dominant, and you may think that I may need to up the difficulty, but no, I really don't, because if you calculate how many goals I've scored with Ryan Brunt to how many goals I've scored with every other player, we wouldn't be in the same position without Ryan Brunt. If I would have sold Ryan Brunt, it would be a completely different story for sure. We would most likely be at the bottom of the table, and Max Clayton is our next top goal scorer, or Emile Sinclair is, I think. And for sure, without Ryan Brunt scoring almost 30 goals this season already, then it would just be an absolute kerfuffle, because when Ryan Brunt is not on the pitch, I've noticed that the whole team just seems to collapse and doesn't play up to scratch, I guess you could say. And they get very, very close there, do Tranmere Rovers. That was one of their best chances of the second half straight away there. Really should have been tucked away. Don't know why it wasn't. Robert Lainton was off his line. It was pretty much an open goal, and all he had to do was slot it in there. But look at this. What a fantastic ball from Hughes, but it is called offside by a whisker. Look at this. Oh, it's one of the tightest offside calls I've ever seen in FIFA. That is really, really harsh. But we do manage to keep on the pressure all the way into the 90th minute. What a horrific miss that is there from Emile Sinclair. Probably should have tucked that one away, and it's unfortunate that he didn't. It might have actually been Shaquille Hunter though. I'm not 100% sure if I took him off or not. I can't actually remember this game because it was recorded so long ago, probably over a week ago. But you can see here in the 90th minute, the last minutes of the game, Gerard Hughes, really good dribbling and acceleration here. He should be a lot higher than 61, because look at this finish. What a great finish from him. The goalkeeper was completely caught off guard, and we do make it 2-0 in the 90th minute. It was coming, and we do manage to score late on to make sure that we do pick up the 3 points at Tranmere Rovers Stadium. And it was a very unlucky goal for them to concede, because the left back probably should have done a bit better there. I mean, Gerard Hughes is not the strongest of players, and to be out-muscled by him is a little bit embarrassing for the left back. And you can see there, he was very, very disappointed. But it does mean that we do win this game 2-0. We were very, very pumped after this game. The team was just absolutely fantastic in this game. We were playing such great football, but we were unlucky early on in the game to score that chip goal, of course. That would have been a great goal, and that would have really finished them off completely. We only had 3 shots on target, though, so out of the 7 shots we did have, that's not really that clinical, if I do say so myself, but that was because we were playing Shaquille Hunter in this game, which has been requested a lot by you guys. But we have transfer deadline day coming up very, very soon, and I do get a pre-contract offer accepted for Cody McDonald, which is great news because I'll be replacing him with David Clarkson. Not right now, but probably on transfer deadline day, because I also was interested in another striker, which you will see momentarily. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to reject the Christian Pierce deal because of some stupid glitch or whatever where it froze my Xbox. I won't be able to accept that. I also had Jake right there, another centre back. He was a little bit too old for me, and he was only there for kind of emergency purposes if I did need a centre back. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to sign one. If I'm going to be able to sign one, it will be on transfer deadline day. But I'm more interested in this guy, Mitchell Duke. £750 a week. Someone suggested him in the comment section below. Can't remember who it was. Whoever it was, thank you, because I will certainly be trying to pick him up next year. If I can't in this window, I will certainly go for him in the summer window. He looks like a really quality player, and really interested in trying to pick him up for sure. And hopefully that will happen. But I do accept the Cody McDonald deal here, as Mitchell Duke doesn't look like he was going to come to the club. And I also try and go for Newport County's centre-back, and that is Harry Worley. And the reason I'm going for him, he's very tall, he's very strong, he's very good at the back, and he's a backup centre-back. It's as simple as that. I did overpay for him quite a bit. I think he's only worth about 90 grand, but the thing is, it was deadline day. I desperately needed a centre-back because Tom Lockyer, I think it is, or Tom Locker, he's just not good enough as a backup centre-back, so I needed someone who would fill in when the fitness issues do come into play. And you can see here, we've got the youth squad, the squad monthly report. And if you do want to see any players, please pause the video. You can see Shaquille Hunter +4. He's really, really growing very well. And Emil Sinclair, of course, in excellent form, as well as Ryan Brunt. Those 2 strikers are really, really doing well for us, as you do know. And if it wasn't for them, we would most likely be in the relegation battle for sure, because together they have scored about 40 goals between them, and that's including assists as well. And Gerard Hughes should be a lot higher than that. I do not know why he's only 61 overall. I know he's gone up by +2 this season already, but he should be a lot higher than that for sure. I really don't understand why he's not higher, to be honest. I thought he would have shot up because he's only 16. And he's got the potential to be special, of course. And you can see there, Harry Worley, he's only 59 overall. He's worth 60 grand. Not the greatest of physical attributes there, but like I said before, he's just a backup centre-back. I needed one that was better than Tom Lockyer, and that's what I'm going to get. And look at that, Ryan Gould, what a disappointment. I decided to recall him because after 1 month he hadn't improved, and that really did show me that I should have just kept him in the squad anyway, because he wasn't going to improve at Huddersfield Town whatsoever. Ricardo Dano is actually doing pretty well though, +4 already this season, up to 54 overall. Still a disappointing Scout Future Star, but anyway, we'll just have to deal with that. And just before the end of this episode, we're going to be simming a game against Exeter. But guys, if you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode and want more Career Mode from me, please be sure to like and subscribe. If we can hit 40 likes, I'd say, for this episode, I'll upload another episode of Career Mode tomorrow, and I'll see you next time for another episode. Thanks for watching.